Hello. Right, let's invite some people. How is everyone? Right, let's find a live. Come on. My live's in the right place. Yep. There I am. Right, let's get inviting some people from the Crafty Stamping Club group. Can't really see, I've not got my specs on. Hey, where is it? Hello, hi Sophie. Right, let's get inviting some people. Hi Lisa, how are you? Hi Jackie. I keep wanting to say Crafty Jacks. Oh dear. Right, I'm just sending out some invitations. Oh, I've made cream of broccoli soup this morning. Cream of broccoli and ham and Stilton soup. Right, let's see. Where's my groups again? I'm going to have to get my specs. I can't do this. Got a little bit running about to do today. Hi, Gemma. Need to drop soup off at mother-in-law's, the in-laws, mum and dad Smithy, and drop off her 2 kits that she bought. Hi, Cheryl Amanda. Oh, thank you. I just dyed it yesterday. I've had a really good week this week. Still running on adrenaline, as they say. People with chronic fatigue will understand what I mean. I was just saying to my husband last night, I'm just waiting for the big crash to come. Come on, let's invite some people in the group. And that was yesterday, so I woke up and I just gave it a little going over with the straighteners again. Let's invite Team Smithy as well, obviously. Hope you're all good and being crafting. Right, it doesn't allow you to invite everybody in the group. You've got to go through it a few times. So, let's see, I'll do it one more. And invite. Hi, Janice. Are you in bed with a cuppa? Or are you up and out bed? Or are you contemplating a shower after this? I know your Saturday mornings are like that. Hi, Joanna. And Jackie, that's fine. Monday's perfect. Because that'll allow me to get my customer thank yous finished. Just give me 2 seconds. So I was going to replicate the box first. Excuse my nails, by the way. I've cut them all off. I need them redone. Hi, Jackie. You've got a wee cup of tea. Do the card holder box and then maybe a couple of cards to fit in. I would have showed you the original, but I gave it away as a gift for a raffle. And it was just lucky that a lady that does the craft fairs won it. So, right, shut that computer down. And I need to shift all my stuff over here. Oh, close up of Smithy's cub. Right, let me get that out of sight and hide that. You never know these days. So, I had a little play with the Take a Bow bundle, which is all the Christmas papers. And wait till you see the size of the bow it does. Look at this. Oops. So, to get that, you need to run this through twice. That's why there's lots of copies of the duplicates of each of the prints in this pack. It's really good. So, this is awesome. Just stick them on your gift bags. And you can change the papers for birthdays and stuff like that. So, I just wanted to show you them. I'll pop that out the road. Oh, I need my chamois because we're going to be doing inky. Hi Sue, nice to you join us. That's crazy, I'm seeing comments on both devices for a change. What else have I made? Made this gorgeous little chipboard fold-out photo album. So the lovely Gemma that's on my Stampin' Up team, she very kindly sorted this wee project for us for a little craft along the other night. So I went on to make another one, and then another one. So these are going to be wee gifts. So the idea is you can print off some little photographs or even some sentiments, or leave them blank for the recipient. I was going to say participant. The recipients to add stuff in their cell. Really cute. Really cute. So I had fun making them. Right, so what have I got to tell you first? So I just need to remind you guys of the hostess code. Ta-da. I know it'll be backwards, but you'll see it on all my posts on the business page. If you're ordering online under £150, you use that, and then it allows me to build up rewards, which I then share amongst customers. So this is for October shoppers. I have to finish them off tomorrow, and then I'll get them sent out to everyone who's ordered online. So thank you to everyone who has been ordering. But this my codes run mid-month to mid-month, because I send my order away on the 17th or 18th of the month. So that's how it's not just like 1 month at a time. Right, I'm going to flip round. Let's see. Hold on to your hats. Here we go. Oh, lots of blues. Lots of blues. So I've already got card bases made up, and I've got little matte layers that I'm going to stamp on. I will not be able to do the full 6 cards at the live, but I'll stamp on them, put them together. They'll go with an envelope and a cello bag, and then all of those will fit into this box. So I know there's a few boxes like this online, but they only tend to hold the cards in the envelopes. I wanted all the cards actually individually wrapped as well. So right, so let's make the box. I'm going to pop that to the side. Now I need white cardstock. Make sure your hands are all nice and clean. Okay, so we need 1 A4 sheet, and we're going to cut it down to I've not made this in a couple of weeks, so bear with if I get a bit wrong. You want to cut it down to 11 inches. Okay, so it's almost the full sheet we're using. So we're just going to lose that little bit here. Okay, so now we can score. So short side to the top, score it at 1 inch on both sides. Okay, so score it at 1 inch on that side. 1 inch, make sure that is 1 inch. And make sure it's running right down your guide correctly. 1 inch at that side. Long side to the top, and we're going to score it at 5 inches and 6 inches. So cut her out the way. So Janice is up and thinking about her shower. Brilliant. Hi B. So long side to the top, score it at 5 and score it at 6 inches. So I don't know if you can see that. So we're going to build that up, and that'll be the bottom half of the box. But what we need to do now is stamp it first. Okay, but what I think I'll do is I'll do the lid. I'll do the lid now, and then that way I can get all the scoring in that out the way. So for the lid, we need a bit of cardstock. Now I'm using Azure Afternoon. Now these envelopes I've got, this is non-Stampin' Up paper. It's just really thin coloured paper. I'm trying to get through a stash that I found, and I thought, you know what, I'll just make envelopes with them. So it's not exact the same, but it's similar. So, right, we need to cut this down to 5 1/16 by 8.5. So 5 1/16 by 8.5. So obviously you're going to get a couple of, oh, I've done it the wrong way. For God's sake. Oh. Right, let me do that again. What a wally. I'm forgetting that our paper's only 8 1/4 wide. Right, so 8 1/2. I told you I was a bit rusty this morning. By 5 1/16. Ta-da! Joanna's up in crocheting a cardigan. Ooh, nice. Nice. Hi, Ramona. Hi, Claire. Thank you so much for coming on. Right, so scoring the lid, we want the short side to the top, and we're going to score it at 2 inches on both sides. Okay, so 2 inches and 2 inches. And that is why we've got the 1/16 in there, because this is 1/16 wider than the width of the box, the thickness of the box, so that makes sure that the lid goes over it just nice and snug. Right, flip it round so that the long side is at the top, and we want to score it at 1 1/16 on both sides. Now you can use the right side of your trimmer here or that side. So 1 1/16. I'll just use the easier side, which is there. 1 1/16. Perfect. Right, so what I'll do is I'll do the scoring and cutting, then we'll stamp, and then we'll glue it all together. Hi Shirley, how are you? I desperately need to get my nails fixed. I've got so much regrowth, and I cut them down because it's just my normal nails with a gel builder on top, you see. I thought, nope. When it starts interfering with me working with figures on my keyboard for my work, that's when I know it's time to chop, chop, chop. Right, just be careful with your white though, especially if you've got inky fingers or anything. So we're just going to fold and burnish. Fold and burnish. Perfect. Right, cut, cut, cut. So we're going to cut up these 2 small bits. I'm just going to wedge that there. These are really easy. Cut, cut, wedge, wedge. Perfect. That's all you need to do on this, and then we're going to stamp. But let's do the lid. So we're just going to cut up there, wedge it, or miter it, or whatever description you like to use. Just give it a snippy snip snip, I say. And we'll build that when it's ready to go on top of the bottom half. Hi Margaret. Hi Anne from Australia. So that's the lid there, guys, okay? So we are going to do some stamping. So we're stamping on this piece here on the front, or that bit, depending what way you're working with it. So I want to stamp here. Now I'm going to use the Regal Flora. Now I've got some little sentiments. One that's white embossed, that's not from this stamp set though. White embossed on the basic grey. So I might use them on the front. And then we've got this one that says Sending Love Your Way, which is from this stamp set. But that's on crumb cake. So I'll see how it looks. I might need to just stamp a colour onto white. We'll see. Hi Ian. Right, so let's do this. Now I need to decide what is being stamped where. So that little background stamp's going to be that. So I'm using Berry Burst, Granny Apple Green, Azure Afternoon and Crushed Curry. So I think I will use the berry on that. I think I'll use Azure Afternoon for this one. It is a funky mix of colours, but you know what, it's going to work. And I'll use Granny Apple Green for that flourish there. Wonderful, wonderful. Right, so what we're going to do is get some blocks. That would help. Block. Block. Block for that. And I'll just use this long one for this one. Right, so let's start off with the gorgeous Berry Burst in the biggest stamp. Joanna's looking forward to seeing how this turns out. So am I. So am I. It might be a nightmare, it might not. We shall see. So I'm just going to start by stamping. Let me put this up to the top and then I'll double stamp there. See how you get the two nice colours. Okay, so I've done that. Let's do the Azure Afternoon one now. Now the card fronts are going to be totally different because I'm going to make them centred on the mat. So let's see how this goes. Let's see, and I'm just, quite funky. Oh, I like these colours together. Can you see them okay on the screen? Funky colours, you insane. They are. Stamp there. I'm going to double stamp here. And maybe down in the corner there, just for a little bit fun. Right, now the apple green. You're probably thinking, oh, that looks a bit of a mess now. But trust me, it'll come together. So really vibrant colours today. Nice. Nice. I think we'll do one down here. And I will double stamp here just a little bit. Ta-da! Grand. Now the last one is crushed curry. And we're going to just stamp that randomly wherever as well. Who else is here? Hi Karen, Chilly. All that ink, baby wipes at the ready. Now wait now, Cheryl, look. Da. I'm not inky just now, but I very well may get inky very soon. Right, I'm just randomly stamping that. Right, grand. Oh, hang on a second, just to mute this phone that I'm watching on. I thought I'd muted it. Perfect. Right, so now we can build the box because I'm going to do the stamping of the sentiment and I can add that on once it's built. Right, so it's very easy. You just want to glue this small tab to the first tab there. Sorry, bring it from the back. And then the front tab goes over from the front. Just so that you're not seeing the join on the front. And watch me do it the wrong way round. We will see. Oh, you're back now. Oh, fab. Right, so we're going to join that little tab. Now be careful where you're putting these because if you've got your inks out, you don't want to be putting your card on top of your open ink pads. So just glue those two from the back. So marry up the edge like so. Give it a second. And then we're ready to just glue the sides. So just some wet glue. Line it up. Just pop your hand in and give it a wee rub to make sure that's stuck down. Now make sure your glue is close enough to the edge so that it's not going to peel back like that. I get a bit shy with my glue towards the edges. You can also use your bone folder and give it a good push down. Hi Kirsten. Hi Morag. Right, so just a wee bit glue. Being a bit haphazard with that there. Oh. All lined up. I like it, I like it. So that is our box base. Now we need to do the same with the lid. So you want, it doesn't matter what way you build this because I'm not stamping on the actual lid. If you were doing a full white box, however, that might be an idea. Right, so just give it a wee second to hold because this is slightly thicker card than my basic white that I've used there. You may want to use thick basic white, although the normal white is just, it's sufficient enough. Right, so we're going to glue these little tabs now. So I'm just going to do the first one, like so. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop it on the top to make sure it fits, which it does. Look at that. Perfect. Right. I always like to do that before I stick down the last tab. Okay, so I'm just going to bring that in over. I'm going to just use my box as a guide for sticking that last bit down. Like so. And you can see the joins at the front, so I'm just flipping the lid around the other way. Ta-da! Showered in Imite, how will progress? You're funny, Janice. And that's our wee box. So what we need is, you know, one of these offcuts. We're going to use that as a matte layer, and we're going to use a piece of white to stamp the sentiment on. So I've got a little bit, oops, stuck, a little bit cut already there from another project. So, oh, come on, see when your nails are full of that gel stuff, it's hard to pick stuff up. Sending love your way, I'm just going to use that one because it's lovely. Now, I'm going to be careful taking that stamp off and putting this stamp on. Now, because this is Azure Afternoon, I am going to stamp it, the sentiment, in the same colour as the lid. Love it when a plan comes together, I know. I did take 3 tries when I done my first box that I shared a few weeks back. So, yeah. Oh, look, see. Inky already. Right, let me rub that down. Just flip it over. Sending love your way. Ta-da! Right, I'm going to clean this off though because I don't need that until I do my cards. And I actually do have my stamping scrub. I had my stamping scrub out. Oh, it's in front of me. So I might actually use that to show you today. So stamping scrub is awesome. You open it up and you will see we have a bit that's got teardrops there, that's for the wet bit, and a bit here that's got the sun, which is the dry piece. And all you need to do is spray water, or you can spray the Stampin' Mist refill on to here, and that cleans your stamps ready for drying. So I'll just do that. And can I see, it smells lovely. So let me just clean these. See how easy that is? You're probably better doing that as you go to avoid any inky accidents. And did I wash that one already? Yes, I did. I did, but I didn't wash this one. Fab. Nice and clean. And you just pop that shut and pop it to the side. Oh, I need to get a little drink of my coffee, guys, because I went to all the effort of making myself one. Ian's in his t-shirt and boxers still. I hope you've got your heating on because it's blooming cold. Right, we're going to layer this up onto a piece of Azure Afternoon. And these cards don't have any embellishments or anything on them because I think the stamping that's on them is pretty enough. Now I'm going to cut that down slightly because the OCD says there's more white space at the bottom than there is at the top. Perfect, that's better. Ta-da! Right, let's glue this down. And then I'm just going to stick it down where I think it goes. Give it a wee second, then I'll cut it. I'll cut it up. Just a bit of a slice there. Oh, wrong one. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. That's just going to go in the front ear box. But we want to use foam pads, so Ian's not got his heating on yet. The bungalow's really well insulated. Oh, that's good. That's good. My house isn't too bad neither, but it's just the doors are open constantly with the dogs and the rugrats coming in and out. And I've told my son he's not having any friends staying this weekend because they're emptying my freezer every time they stay. So he stayed at someone else, his other friend's house last night. Like, yeah, go and raid someone else's fridge and freezer. Honestly, I love having them all, mind you. They're a good bunch of lads, but that was 5 pals they had staying last weekend. Feels like it's Smithy's youth club. Oh dear. We've got the football match today. 2 o'clock kickoff. It's a Fife derby, meaning there's another team from the same region playing. Now I'm just going to take the lid off and I'll put my hand inside so I can pop this on more securely. So I'm just going to pop that on there. Get it back in here. Sending love your way. It's nice. Once the cards are in, you'll get rid of this bevel. It's just because I've used the thinner card, folks, so do not worry. Sleepover should be shared between the whole team. Yeah, I think there's about 4 of them away to one of his friends last night, so yeah, it's good. It's good. It's like they can't go a weekend without staying at someone else's house or having someone stay over, but it's good because friends are important. Right, now we're ready to make some cards. So what I'll do is, what time are we on? Oh, it's only 10:30. I think I'll have time to do the whole 6 cards, folks, because it's going to be a duplicate stamping process. So I'm going to stamp the same thing on all 6 cards. So they're all matchy-matchy. So hopefully you'll see most of these on the screen. Let me see. Yeah, that's not bad. As long as you can see most of them. Oh, that's a good coffee, by the way. Right, and again, we're just going to stamp our wee hearts out. So, starting with... That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stamp... Oh, there's a magpie on the bird feeder. He's got some really blue colours in his on his wings. So I'm just stamping and second generation stamping to get a couple of tones there. Ta-da! Right, get my stamp cleaner open the new. Clean that off. Bob's your uncle. It's this one next. Ian needs to make some DL-size Christmas cards for a friend in Germany. You make a box. Yeah, you should. So this is a really quick process. Okay, turn it around. I want to do down here. Oops, went off the card base there. That's all right. Don't need to be perfect. Colours go really well together, don't they? Hi, Ali. How are you? Right, what's next? we've got the, in fact, I'm going to stamp the blue again in this corner. There we go. Now there's a big black claw on the bird feeder. There's a tiny, tiny little bit of a sweat ball left in it, and their beaks are too big. They're far too big. Right, what am I doing now? I'm doing the granny apple green. You're alright, Ali. So, I am just stamping in the left corner. The right side. Concentration, concentration. So like a little production line going on here. And I'm also going to do one more. In the bottom centre of that little image. Right, clean it off. Forgot how quick this is. Now we're going to use the crushed curry. Just to add a little pop of yellow. Do this anywhere. Lovely jubbly. And then I'm going to shake my arm in a bit. I'm getting a bit of a shoulder pump going on here. That's a workout for us lightweights. Right, there we go. So that is kind of the look of the card. And you can see the colours I used the last time. So just pick out some and Bob's your uncle. Right, so these need to go on card fronts now. So I'm going to stamp in the Azure Afternoon, so that's the only ink that I don't need to put away. So let's get these other ones away. The now. Dottage. Well, that's a good word. I'm dottaging the cards. Or was it me that said dottage? Oh dear. I was going to say, I don't think I've woken up yet, but I've been up since 7:30. No, 7 actually. Nothing like getting up and enjoying the day. Right, we're going to use the Sending Love Your Way for the sentiment. So I'll keep that out. I've got the blue out. Tidy up as I go a wee bit. Got a bit of a sore back. Right, we need some white. Now does that fit it? Oh, it's a bit in a pit. Where did I get that green ink from? I just felt something wet on me. Right, let's see. I'm going to wipe my hands down. Oh dear. Hi Natalie, how are you? I'm loving how is it your granddaughter or your daughter that's doing all those gorgeous handmade cakes? What a talent. What an absolute talent. Stunning colour combo. Hi Karen, I didn't know you were here, honey. Didn't feel the love for Azure, but changing my mind. Using it today just because this coloured paper I was using up to make envelopes, and I thought Azure Afternoon's the closest colour to that. So it turned out all right. Right, so what was I saying? I need white. Now we've always got strips and scraps of white, but I think I might need to just bite the bullet and cut some that's going to actually fit. Oh God, that's me wrecking the place. So if I make these, I wonder what What did that measure? That's just about 7/8 of an inch, I think. Let's do that. Yep, 7/8 of an inch. It's going to be perfect for the height for the stamped sentiments. Thank you, everyone. These are just really fun. And they are good for, what do you call it? Giving away for wee raffle prizes and stuff. Right. Oh, sorry of my... I had a cream of broccoli soup that I made. I had that for my breakfast. Oh, dear. Right. So, I'm just stamping... Oh, stamp that straight. I need 6 of these. Now, you might have a fan... Oh, that's squint. You might have a fancy... I'm going to take off the screen to stamp it, guys. You might have a fancy label die or something like that you might want to use. I'm just using the bits of paper. It's better. Sending love your way. Beautiful. Right, get this shirt. And you can see how quick these have been made. I honestly thought it was going to take more than an hour. I didn't think I was going to manage to do the cards as well, but I suppose it shows what you can do when you're a wee bit organised. Obviously, if you're doing the box for the first time, just take your time a wee bit more. Right, pop that back. Finished with that. So that's the Regal Flora. Oh, I've got sore hands. Right, let's cut these down. And then we're going to continue to use the scraps here just to... oh, the blades came out. Just to mat them up. And that one's a bit... These two are squint. You know what? You're not going to notice anyway. Who's going to notice they're on the wonk slightly? Right, so just trim down these 6 sentiments. Sometimes if you're not feeling very crafty, just go back to your basic stamping and have fun, have fun, have fun. There is the tutorial for this up on the page and in the Crafty Stamping Club group. I don't think I have it on my website yet. I did send it out to those that are on my MailChimp list, because I tend to send those guys things first because they're a subscriber to the mailing list. So, right, now all we're going to do now is, I think I need a new blade again. Just flatten the edges down a wee bit. What I'm going to do now is stick these on and then cut them all down. And I'll just cut them by hand for quickness. So what's everyone's plans today? Oh, you should try it. And thank you for your lovely comments, folks. I need to go to, I need to go and drop soup off at Mum and Dad Smith's. And then the whole reason I was actually going out in the car was oh, that's too short. I need to go to Screwfix for some silicone. Because we decorated the bathroom the other night, and then we've had an issue with some mould in the bottom of the shower tree, you know, around where the silicone is. So my husband had to knock out all the old tiles that were around, like the trim, and we've got new beading to go round. But we need what do you call it, more silicone, because the shower tree is actually concreted in at the back with the gaps and stuff. That's probably why there's getting a bit of mould, because there's not getting any proper air in it. But never mind, husband will sort that out. Right, we're going to cut these down. Cut these down, cut these down. As long as you've got straight scissors, you'll be alright doing this. She says, because trust me, I know all scissors are straight, but sometimes I send mine on the wonk. Right. Oh dear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's the other one there. Hi Sam, how are you? So Sophie's knitting a chunky winter hat and gloves this morning, then off to the gym. I've seen that on your Facebook. Well done. Takes a lot of motivation to keep going to the gym. I wish I could go back to the gym, but it would just floor me with my ME, so I just stick to basic walking where I can. Or a wee bit housework, a wee bit dancing in the house. Right, okay. Ta-da. Done. Oh, the silly me stuck that down on the glue side down there. Right, now we can build our cards. Hi, Carol. Hi, Maureen. So, 6 card bases. You know, sometimes I just sit and make card bases in my mat layers and things like that. I just sit and cut them out and prep them when I'm not in the mood for crafting, or I feel like I've got a crafter's block. This is a great way not only to use your inks and get your stamping practice in, but to use up your cardstock as well. Now you could quite easily have used a coloured card base with a white stamp layer on it, which would probably look something like that. Then you could have put it on the wonk, but I like the white on the white. White on white. Right, so I am going to put these down just flush. I'm not using dimensionals. I didn't on my last one neither, because just for ease of posting. I've got a bit of glue there. Where's my rubber? Don't know where my glue rubber is. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's going to annoy me. It's going to annoy me. Damn it. Never mind. It's just a tiny little mark. Did you see the Beware of the Holly card? No, I've not, to be honest, Sophie. I don't get much time to go on Facebook Saturday mornings before these lives. I'll have a wee look, though. I did notice the other day you'd been making cards, which is lovely. Lovely jovely. It doesn't matter what way you're sticking these on, as long as the sentiment goes on in the right way round with the card opening correctly. Dance in the house video, or it didn't happen. Oh, Ian, I wouldn't dare. I like dance music, so it would just be head thumping, booming stuff. But I do like 80s and stuff like that as well. But I'm more inclined to try and sing, or should I say screech, sing to those rather than dance. Why is it all the 80s tunes? Everybody knows 90% of the lyrics to 90% of the songs. It's crazy. Right, look. We have 6 cards. So they're all the right way round, opening from there. So let's stick the sending love your way sentiments down. I'm going to put this one just off to the right, because it's not quite centred. But the key was that all of these could have the sentiment popped right in the middle. So we're just gluing them on like so. Oh, thank you. 80s was almost as good as the 60s and 70s. I'm going to put this one up in the top right corner. Well, I was born in the late 80s, the late 70s. And yep, we know some songs. I'm going to pop this one down here. Quite a few songs from those genres. Oops, nearly popped it on upside down. Look how stunning they are. Do you know what this would be lovely for? wedding invitations, or you're invited, or baby shower, or anything. Thank you cards. Right, so look at all those. How beautiful. Right, I need to find my cello bags. Give me a wee second. And it better be here, because I need them to show you that they fit into the box. Now, where the hang are they? Somebody want to come and clean my craft room out? You know when you just sit piles and piles of stuff? Oh, there they are. Those look like the 6x6 bags for a second there. Right, so let's do this. And the free tutorial is upon my page, so help yourselves. Fab, I'm just going to seal them. Now, I normally put my copyright stamping up on these. Oh, I need to get that glue off my hand. But I'll put my wee stickers on after. And the thing is, the person can keep the wee box, and then they'll maybe, I hate that, they'll maybe want to order more off you and fill up their wee box again. Yeah, I made these envelopes as well. It doesn't tell you on the envelope punch board how to get a C6 envelope though. So I just had to work it out. I think it's 8 1/4 by 8 1/4. And then your first punch and score is at 3 1/2. I think that's what it is. I'll clear it for you for a tub of posh biscuits and a cup of, oh bless. Bless. That's funny because my boss and I have had a busy week doing a big social media campaign for our work. Well, a small part of our work. And I was saying to her the other day, I'm off to make a cuppa. Would you like a cuppa and a cake? She's like, I'm making one now, thank you though. Oh, it's funny. Right. Last one, folks. Now, this seems quite fast, all this getting done, but see when you're sitting watching Netflix or watching your soaps or listening to the radio and just chillaxing, just take your time. So, look at those. Oh, that one's upside down. Does anybody go through and see if they've taken a chunk of money out the bank? Do you go through to make sure all the 20s are the right way round and stuff? My dad does that and so do I, so I blame him. Right, are you watching? La 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 la, look at they all fit in. They all fit in their little cello sleeves. Oh my goodness, I'm such easily pleased. I'll show you the first two takes on my first box, by the way. So that was way too wee. That fitted them without the cello bags. I was like, oh, don't want that. And then this one, I don't know what was wrong with this. But I've kept those because I will make them into cards. So it was a third time lucky. But how great is that? And like I say, this is in the Crafty Stamping Club group. So, one of my other team ladies, Gemma, tried it as well. So there's no errors on this. This tells you about what I've used to make it. But the instructions is just that small bit down the bottom, folks. One for the box base and one for the lid. And you could just use anything that you like. Paper money has the face correct way in the wallet. It sure does. Brilliant project, great project. Oh, thank you. Margaret loves the idea of putting them in a box. Aw. Yeah, and what I've done, I just put them in an A4 cello bag, which I found a packet of 50 of the other day by accident. Yes, you should, Jackie, because I know you like to do your batch making of Christmas cards. So this would be good to maybe sell them in and just add an extra couple of bucks onto it or something. I mean, you could send, I don't know, what would you guys sell that for? Six duplicate cards in a box. I mean, you could cut your costs down by just not putting cello bags in and stuff, but I think when you receive goods, how it's packaged says a lot about you, kind of thing. I've done it too, but not with Stampin' Up! Was easy to do. Yeah, you need to share your picture, Carol, though, on the group, remember, Hannah. I forgot you'd done it as well. That's fabulous. Carol likes it. Carol's on my team too, and Carol likes making things for gift giving and stuff like that as well. So, no, thank you so much. I'm not putting it on YouTube right now because I need to go and deliver my soup before any fatigue starts, because if I sit down too long, not doing nothing, that is when I start to, what's the word, sink into my chair and want to sleep. I just fade away. So I'm going to keep pushing. I'll get a day rest tomorrow. Well, tonight and tomorrow. But yeah, look at that. In under an hour. What time are we at? 50 minutes. And I did prep all the card basins and stuff, but can you tell me where to find the measurements again? Yes, in the Crafty Stampin' Club group. I shared this the other day. What I'll do is I'll share it in the... where will I share it in? Yeah, I'll put it up in the Crafty Stampin' Club group again, pal. Or I'll tag you in it, Lauren. But it's a great idea. And like I say, one bit of cardstock for the box. And half a bit for the lid. But you could close it with a ribbon or anything. But I think it's just quite nice like that. You might want to finish it off with... Let me see if that works. Oop. Just a little half circle so that they know it's to open. Like so. Right, join to the back. That is it. Ta-da! Now this bit's overlapping ever so slightly. I must have just been slightly off with my scoring. But I'm just going to cut that away. Which is easier to cut away if you've got that half circle cut out. So, Ian's going for a nap. Quite right. Quite right. I'll probably be sleeping by 8 o'clock tonight. Right, folks, have a great day. I will reshare this before I sneak off for my soup delivery and stuff. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, wow, there's 16 people been on. Fabulous. If anybody wants this by email or by private message, let me know. It is saved as an image, so you can just print it off. I know everybody can't open PDFs and whatnot, so it is an image file, and it'll be easy enough for you to print off, folks. So thanks again, and I'll see y'all next week. Bye, bye.